guys, it's Lord of the Pogs. Today I'm wearing my Ducks jersey. This is the jersey that was featured in the original 1992 movie The Mighty Ducks. Today we're going to talk about The Mighty Ducks Game Changers. It was a pretty big hit for its day, and then it just disappeared. What happened? Disney isn't a company that's known for squandering opportunities. After becoming a major success in the 1940s, Disney diversified into live-action films, television, and theme parks in the 1950s. Following a decline in its animation division, which culminated in Disney almost ending its run of animated films due to the poor performance of The Black Cauldron, Disney entered its Renaissance phase with the release of The Little Mermaid, followed by The Rescuers Down Under, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, The Lion King, Pocahontas, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, Hercules, Mulan, and Tarzan. Disney acquired Marvel in 2009 and Star Wars in 2012, ushering in a Hollywood era dominated by superheroes and expanding the Star Wars universe into a constant stream of movies and TV shows with no end in sight in ways that once seemed impossible. Moreover, Disney inadvertently created and subsequently invested in a market for itself by remaking classic animated films like The Jungle Book, Beauty and the Beast, and Aladdin into live-action films for the now adult demographic that enjoyed the animated films as kids. So Disney is known for making overall fairly good decisions and taking advantage of opportunities presented. Renewing The Mighty Ducks Game Changers for a Season 2 was not one of those decisions. The Mighty Ducks came out in 1992. Gordon Bombay is assigned to coach an inner-city Pee-wee hockey team. The team is on a losing streak and has never scored a single goal. Gordon has experience on the ice, but isn't eager to return to hockey ever since he missed an unfortunate penalty shot as a youth hockey player himself. The reluctant Gordon eventually rediscovers the joy of hockey and grows to appreciate his team. He helps them turn their game around and leads them to win a championship title. Fulton's tryout for the team. Gordon quitting the law firm that was his whole life to lead the hockey team that he once despised but has grown to love. And Charlie scoring the winning point on a penalty shot are arguably some of the greatest scenes in sports movie history. The Mighty Ducks was followed by two sequels appropriately titled D2 The Mighty Ducks and D3 The Mighty Ducks, and in 1993 the film even spawned an NHL team which went on to win the Stanley Cup in 2007. After 1996, the Mighty Ducks somewhat faded away and became an old 90s movie franchise. I grew up on these movies, and there was this buzz that to get that excited about a movie and to be involved with it as we were as kids is an experience that I don't think kids have these days. I've encountered people who have never seen any of the Mighty Ducks movies, and some who have never even heard of them. When Disney Plus launched in 2019, I think it rejuvenated interest in a lot of old movies like this, including The Mighty Ducks. In 2021, Disney reignited interest in the Mighty Ducks franchise with an original TV series, The Mighty Ducks Game Changers. Between 1996, when D3 ended with the original Ducks as a junior varsity college team winning the championship title against their varsity counterparts, and 2021, when Game Changers dropped, the Mighty Ducks has apparently become a full-on powerhouse, and only the name is evocative of what the Ducks once stood for. Coach Orion is long gone, and the Ducks' current coach, Coach T, is condescending and even cuts 12-year-old Evan from the team by telling him to don't even bother trying to play hockey because he's wasting his time. He starts his own ragtag underdog hockey team called the Don't Bothers, which is reminiscent of District 5 before they were the Ducks, with a team spirit that the Ducks seem to have lost years ago, and recruits Gordon Bombay out of retirement to lead them to face off against the Ducks in a championship game. Coach Bombay challenges Coach T that if the Don't Bothers win the game, they get to take the Ducks' name. When the Don't Bothers win the championship on a penalty shot, they take over the Ducks' name, leaving the powerhouse hockey team with no title and no name, and the new Ducks in a spot almost exactly where they were at the end of the Mighty Ducks 25 years earlier. Game Changers included plenty of throwbacks to the original Mighty Ducks movies, including an appearance by original Ducks actors reprising their original roles, and the full season can be thought of as Mighty Ducks 4. It was the perfect ending and sealed the Mighty Ducks in its rightful place as a nostalgic film that bridged two generations in a way that few films have dared to even attempt. It was perfect. The death of the Mighty Ducks Game Changers came about when it was renewed for a Season 2. It didn't need a Season 2. It already had the perfect ending. If you've never heard the fable of the goose that laid the golden egg, it's about a farmer who had a goose that laid golden eggs. The farmer decided that instead of waiting for the goose to lay more eggs, he wanted all the gold right now. So he killed the goose and cut it open to get the gold, only to discover that inside it was just a regular goose. But because the goose was dead, there would be no more golden eggs. That's exactly what happened with Game Changers Season 2. Disney was so busy riding the high of a successful film trilogy that found even more success with an original TV series, that they tried pulling more out of it by giving it a second season that it didn't need, and killed the success that they found in the process. Game Changers Season 1 has an 87% tomato meter score and a 79% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes, but Season 2 has a 55% audience score and failed to even rank on the tomato meter. Season 2 of Game Changers involved the team attending a hockey camp. Coach Bombay is nowhere to be found and has been replaced by Evan's mom from Season 1, who forms a romantic relationship with the head coach of the hockey camp. Season 2 is so bad that Disney Plus eventually pulled the series altogether. Currently, Mighty Ducks Game Changers isn't available to stream anywhere, not even on YouTube. Only a trailer and a few short clips not exceeding 2 minutes can be found. The fact that the Mighty Ducks Game Changers brought the excitement of the Mighty Ducks movies back to life and even had a life of its own, before essentially falling victim to itself and disappearing into oblivion just 2 years later, is a tragedy for any fan of the Mighty Ducks. If you were lucky enough to catch the Mighty Ducks Game Changers before it was pulled, that as long as we keep talking about it, it will live forever in our memories and it will never be forgotten. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, which I hope you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that little bell down in the corner to get notifications on more videos like this one.